Here's how you could help local businesses use AI in 3 steps. Right. So basically, if you want to run an AI agency or you're a business owner yourself and you wanted to implement AI to your business, here's the 3 actionable steps that you could use for your business. Right. So I call these 3 steps is I call them Advil, pipeline system, and AI Connect. Right. So let's dive into it. So number one is Advil. Advil is where before you create a creatives, before you run your campaigns, before you connect your AI, first you need to do some research. So basically, if you're a med spa owner or your client is a med spa owner, you need to go to Meta Ads library and see what campaigns are doing great, what campaigns are doing bad, and do some research, right? Do some research what you could use to your advantage. And the next part is when you already have all the informations that you need, that what's the best creatives, what's the best budget, and of course the next part is create your own creatives like graphics and videos. When you're done with creating your creatives, you need to of course put it like so good because people nowadays wants good or wants aesthetics. If you're running a med spa, of course you want aesthetics because basically med spa is like wellness and or aesthetics salon or what even you call that. All right. So when you're done, create a pretty good looking creatives. When you're done, of course you could already run your ads campaign, right? When your ads campaign are already looking good because you have your own research, you know what's the great in the market, what's already doing good. And the next part that you would need is the pipeline system. So basically, what's pipeline system? Pipeline system is basically you creating a form, which is form is basically getting all the contact informations of your lead. So you only need uh, exactly 3 things. Number one is the name, number two is the email, and number three is their phone number. So when you get that, you're already done for the first step, and you could go reach them out manually, or you could use AI Connect, which is I'm gonna talk about, right? And the next part is creating funnels. Funnels is also a good thing. You could use it by creating an event if you're gonna have events for maybe a webinar or something a new event for your med spa. For example, you're having a um summer event, for example, right? You have a summer event, and what you wanted to have is just a discount, a promo for your clients or for your new coming clients. And lastly is a calendar. Of course, you need to have calendar, which is one of the most important things that you need to have as a business owner or for your client. Why? Because having a calendar is exactly knowing who's coming in, who's coming out, who needs rescheduling, and all of that things, right? When you got all of this intact, you could implement AI now, right? Which is I call AI Connect. So AI Connect is basically creating these systems into your business. When you created all the systems, for example, this one is a confirmation and reminders. When a lead comes in, you have confirmation and reminders, right? And also cancellation rebooking. This is agency and no shows rebooking, and offers botox vouchers. All right, so these things are like systems intact, right? So the next thing is also one of the importance is of course a lot of lead comes in right after you run your creatives. So you don't want to miss a lead from that creatives because of course one lead is a loss in revenue, right? If you lost one lead, it's already a loss in revenue for you. So basically we put in, which is what we call AI conversational agents. So these AI conversational agents will answer each every lead's inquiries, questions about your business, how much, what the price is, where's the location, every question that is in your business, this AI will answer it. And basically, when you have this AI will also close the leads because this AI is smart enough that knowing what time you have inside your calendar and also um tons of informations of your business. All right. So the last one is the best one is the AI voice agent. Basically, there are two things that you could use for this AI voice agent. First, you could use it as a receptionist, right? Receptionist for your business. So basically, we all know that a receptionist is someone who's, um, I know if I'm right. So a receptionist is basically someone answers a call for you for your business. So basically, AI conversational or AI voice agent will replace them. All right. So this AI will answer each every call that comes in from your ads or someone just from word of mouth. This AI receptionist will answer each every call. So you don't miss another call from your business. And also the another good part is this AI voice agent can call right after a lead signs into a form. For example, I sign into your form, right? Let's go back here. For example, I sign in your form right here, right? I sign into this form. So when I sign into your form, right after a few seconds or a few minutes, I get a call from the AI voice agent, right? So basically, when you call someone, right after a few minutes, a few seconds, right after you signing up a form, it's much more higher percentage of closing them rather calling them after a few hours because of course when you call them right after they still have that interest in them that I wanted to book into this med spa for an appointment because I wanted to have a good looking skin. I want to have a good body. So basically they still have that feeling and that interest into them. And when they got a call, they will say 80% yes because they still have that feeling of wanting your service or your product, right? So basically that's it for this video. So basically this is the three exact system that I use for my clients to help them run their business with AI. So if you want to learn more about AI, want to run your own AI agency, if you want to implement AI into your business, just contact me into IG or I have a link in my bio that is my calendar. You could book into it. It's a free consultation. If you want to have a consult with me and my team, it's not a problem. Just click and let's work.